vodka, gin, rum, brandy, tequila, whiskey, liquor 43. No matter what your spirit of choice, the Mule is one of the easiest all-time classic cocktails to make. There's some bars, some brands might not call it the same thing, but essentially, if you make it with lime, ginger beer and bitters, it is going to be a Mule. Now the Mule might not be as popular as what it once was, but I promise you, it still does the rounds and it still has a lot of lovers. So stick around, because 10 minutes from now, I'm going to fill you with a boatload of inspiration for everyone's favourite ginger beer cocktail. Cocktail fans, welcome back to the Drinkstuff YouTube channel. We are your one-stop shop for all your cocktail needs, except for the booze. My name's Steve the Barman and I'm just here to help you on your cocktail journey with some fun and awesome inspiration. Right then, the Mule, let's go classic to start off with. Let's just dive straight in. We're going for vodka base. The measure is completely up to you. If you want a nice easy going drink, go 30ml or 25ml. If you want a sort of more boozy drink, go 60ml or 50ml if you're in the UK. It's completely up to you. I'm going to split a difference. I'm going 45ml in this. So I've got 1.5 ounces essentially. We're going for, again, it's your seasoning. Angostura bitters is your seasoning. If you want 1 dash, you go for 1 dash. If you like it a bit more bitter heavy, you go for 3 dashes. I'm going to split the difference again. There we go, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Easy to get. Every single supermarket sells them these days when they're in stock. Every supermarket. Couple of wedges of lime, just squeezed in. And then your favourite ginger beer of choice. I'm not saying this is my favourite. It's just the one I've got close to hand. I've got more coming, don't panic. We just simply top up. There you go. No shaking involved. Jobs are good, and to be honest, I quite like it because I can screw the bottles back up and use it again another day. That's kind of why I like Fever-Tree. It's not I'm saying it's the best ginger beer now. I like the screw top bottle. I'm honest. It's a glass screw top bottle as well, not a plastic one, a glass. I kind of like that. Just give it a quick little stir. And that, ladies and gents, is as simple and as easy as the Mule needs to get. Vodka based, delicious. It's just ginger beer. Oh, it's ginger beer. I do love some ginger beer. Now, as I pointed out at the top of this video, no matter what your base spirit is, all of that will work with ginger beer. It's just one of those go-to drinks. It's like lemonade. Lemonades or Sprite is going to work with everything, essentially. Ginger beer is exactly the same. Yes, even gin, even classic gin in a Mule, gin, ginger beer, Angostura bitters, lime. Yes, it's going to work. Perhaps not my cup of tea. I would, if I was going gin, I would kind of rock out a flavoured gin, like nice quince, Whitney Neal quince, like apple and pears essentially, gooseberry. That's more my vibe, but plain gin does have its fans. And then while we're on the inspiration train, as I pointed out, tequila mules are really, really nice, but a lovely little hack for you. Just swap out your vodka for your tequila with a little hack. Just drizzle in 15ml, half a shot of Chambord in there. Tequila, Chambord, with your ginger beer, with your bitters, your limes. That is really, really delicious. Now let's get the elephant in the room out of the way first. Let's talk about rum, because rum is what I love. Rum is my spirit. You might be thinking, hang on a minute, if we swap that rum out for that, isn't that just a dark and stormy? Yeah, essentially it is. Essentially it is a dark and stormy. But what we have to remember is that Gosling's dark rum, black rum, has trademarked dark N, the apostrophes N, stormy. So traditionally, a dark and stormy would be referred to Gosling's. But if you kind of use, to be fair, you could, without getting around copyright and legal laws, you could use and, dark and stormy. I'm pretty sure Gosling's haven't trademarked that. It's the N that they've trademarked. But that's just me. Don't hold me to that. Don't come at me, lawyers. Don't come at me. I've just given you a little bit of insider information now. I think I'm right in that. But you can, in the comments below, let me know if I'm right or wrong down there. But what I'm essentially saying, look, if you're going to use a different dark rum, if you're going to use a different rum in there, it's essentially a Mule. So rum Mule, rum, lime, Angostura bitters, ginger beer, it's essentially a rum Mule. And of course, that leads us on down another garden path with all the different flavoured rums. Flavoured rum, spiced rum is very much the growth trend in the UK in 2022. So we know we've got lots and lots of different kind of flavoured rums. Ginger beer is one of those big, huge mixes to go with rum. So yes, are are the flavours gonna work? Your mango rums, your raspberry rums, your passion fruit rums, your strawberry rums, your whatever rums, flavoured rums, coconut rums, hundreds of different flavoured rums, spiced rums. Are they all gonna work? Yeah, I promise you, they absolutely will. If you're a ginger beer fan, just get creative and just play with your own flavours, whether it's tequila, rum, brandy, gin, vodka, whatever floats your little boat. That and ginger beer, lime and bitters in a mule, fantastic. Now look, sorry, I can't stop drinking that, really like that. Look, you know what I'm about. I'm here to do what Drinkstuff we do best. It's our friends, our syrup and puree friends. I could stand here for 15 minutes and go through every single different flavour of syrup, of puree that we sell, saying this will work, this will work. I promise you, 99% of the flavours that we sell, fruit-based flavours, again, it's one of those that I'm not convinced. Salted caramel, cinnamon wood, salted caramel, I haven't got my head around that, like praline, the chocolate, the sort of coffee vibes, although vanilla, again, would. But the coffee flavoured syrups, I'm not overly convinced would go in a mule. I've never tried them, to be honest. Perhaps I should. But some of the obvious ones, like actually, I'm backtracking now because I'm thinking almond, definitely would. Amaretto, definitely would. Vanilla, definitely would. Cinnamon, definitely would. I'm going to retract that statement. I think 99% of every single syrup and puree flavour that we sell is going to work in there simply by adding 15 ml to that cocktail. 15 ml of your sugar or puree of choice is gonna work. 99%. I defy you to prove me wrong. Let me know in the comments below what flavour won't work as a mule with a spirit of choice, whether it's tequila, brandy, gin, vodka, rum, whatever, whiskey. What flavour won't work? Let me know in the comments below. So I'm not gonna stand here and do that. I'm not gonna stand here and run through every single flavour. What I am gonna do is give you my top 5 mule flavours in reverse order. So in 5th place, papaya. I am going for papaya. I absolutely flipping love papaya. Now there is a confession here because I have written down mango and I do really love mango. I haven't got any mango here, so I can't show it to you, but then I might, because I haven't got any papaya at home anymore, my eyes glanced down and I was like, oh my God, I remember those papaya mules, they were so good. So I'm quite confident in the fact that actually that could go in at number 5 instead of mango. But I'll let you into a little secret. Mango mules are actually really delicious as well. But both of these would work in the same way because the little riff I've got there, you can easily add just 15 ml to that cocktail, or you can go down a little kind of extra variation if you want. Mango and chili, papaya and chili is delicious, whether you want that in vodka, whether you want that in rum, or a good one, tequila. Papaya, mango, chili, tequila, promise you, is absolutely heaven. So papaya is my 5 for this video, but if I had mango here, I'd probably, I should do a top 6 to be fair. Mango and papaya equal 5th. How's about that? Now in 4th place, I'm going for blueberry and vanilla. Now, this could be white rum. I would quite happily serve this up with white rum, bearing in mind that I do love my white rum especially. But most of the time I've ever served this has been vodka based. I essentially just want the blueberry and the vanilla to do the work. Blueberry heavy, like 15 ml, 5 ml to vanilla. Again, just add that to your base kind of vodka. But as a rum fan, yes, I absolutely love the rum in that. But I think if I was selling it on a cocktail menu, I think I would probably get more vodka sales from a blueberry and vanilla than I would do rum sales. I don't know why, it's just in my little head, but I love that combination. Blueberry and vanilla actually as a mojito with mint is exceptional as well. But just for this, with ginger beer, I think I would just tip a nod to vodka if I was in a trade environment and looking at sales. Now in 3rd place, the same is true. I think I'm going for a vodka one in this, but again, I personally would, in actual fact, I'll go different. I would actually serve this up with rum for myself, definitely 100%. But again, I think if I was in a trade environment, I'd put it on the menu as vodka. But for me, this is a rum through and through. I love the combination, and that is kiwi. And yes, we do kiwi ODK, but I happen to think, and I've played about with this quite a bit actually over the last few years, I do actually think the syrup works better. Monin syrup works better in this than the kind of ODK puree. They're both gorgeous. I love them. but just something, I just get a little bit of something extra from this. I don't know why, I can't explain it, but kiwi mules, love them to bits. You could go fresh kiwi as well, half a kiwi, kind of peel it, muddle it down, chop it, but why do we faff around with fruit when we've got syrups that are just long life and shelf stable? That is my whole argument. But kiwi mule, whether it's vodka, whether it's rum, probably, to be fair, kind of tequila as well, but delicious, however you decide to serve that up. Now, in second place, this could be gin, and I think this would get a lot of gin lovers. This could also be vodka, but for me, personally, I'm going rum for this. But I think, again, if you were in trade environment, you would probably go gin if you were going on your menus, but I promise you, this morning rhubarb puree, rhubarb, ginger. It's a standard combo, isn't it? Come on, let's be flipping honest. Rhubarb and ginger, phenomenal. I absolutely adore that with white rum. More than I do kind of like an aged or a gold rum. It's a white rum drink for me with ginger beer and limes and that. But I've just got this sneaky feeling, if you put that on with gin on a cocktail menu in a pub or bar, you would probably sell a little bit more. So that now leaves us with my favourite ever mule. And I'm just going to say it, this has to be rum. This has to be rum, and it is so flipping delicious. I absolutely adore this one, and I guarantee this is just going to be a cash converter, as I call them, if you're in the pub and bar. If you've got a party coming up, lay this on, people are going to absolutely adore it. Now, I love pineapple mules. I absolutely adore pineapple mules, and I absolutely love coconut mules as well, like a coconut rum. You could go coconut rum and ginger beer. You could go pineapple puree, pineapple juice with ginger beer to do a pineapple. But what I found during COVID when I was filming videos was this syrup. And this syrup, it's the fun, the fruitiest. It's one of my favourite syrups. I absolutely love this. Monin's Pina Colada syrup. You guessed it, pineapple and coconut all rolled into one. As I say, I'm going to do rum, but I'm going to do one better than that. I'm going pineapple rum, because that's Stiggins fancy, whatever your pineapple rum is, but Stiggins fancy, your pineapple and coconut pina colada syrup, couple of wedges of lime, dash of Angostura bitters, and some ginger beer. That is my all-time favourite mule. In the comments below, let me know what your favourite mule is.